Robert A. Brown Jr., focus winner. Today's message is, for nothing will be impossible with God. Now, many of us know this scripture. We know it, but deep down inside, we don't believe it. Some of us don't believe it because of our race, of our gender, of our socioeconomic status or class, of our appearance. But I'm here to tell you, nothing is impossible with God. You have to believe that. Deep in your heart, you have to believe that. Forget the naysayers, forget the haters, keep on going. You have to see failures as little bumps in the road on your road to success. Don't stop. God is with you. God created you. God is not telling you to stop. God is telling you to go. The first two letters of God's name is G-O, go! So what I'm trying to do with this message is light a fire under your rump and let you know that nothing will be impossible with God. Now, when I first got admitted to UCLA, I had a meeting with the counselor. She said, what do you want to major in? I said, economics. She says, oh, no, you can't major in that. I strongly suggest you major in history. I looked at her. I said, I'm majoring in economics. That's where God is strengthening me and telling me, keep on that road to be an economics major. So, as I've told on many messages before, I excelled in economics on the honor roll quarter after quarter after quarter. A's, straight A's in the upper division economics classes. So I got my chance to smile at that counselor later. When I was first hired with my first job with the Treasury Department, they had never hired a black person before in their Riverside office. So it was news when myself and another black examiner were hired. We were walking up to the office and all the noses were pressed against the window. They were looking at us like we were aliens. Never saw black people in this Treasury Department in the Riverside office. It was so new at that time when I was going to banks to examine them. I showed them my Treasury ID and they said, oh no, we need to see 2 Treasury IDs to let you in. So, you know what? I had to wait for a coworker and then I was let in. But if you're going to be a trailblazer, you have to keep on knocking. Sometimes that door won't be open the first time. Your knuckles may be bleeding, but if you keep on knocking, that door is going to get open. If you keep on busting down doors and tearing down ceilings, you will be a trailblazer, not only for yourself, but for others behind you. With God, nothing is impossible. Believe it deep in your heart. Now, with my first job with the Treasury Department, I wanted to also do other things besides examining banks. So I asked if I could recruit on college campuses, and I also asked if I could teach. You know, some of my coworkers said, don't do that. Just be a bank examiner. Keep your head down. Know your place. But I kept on knocking. My knuckles were starting to bleed a little bit, but they finally let me recruit on college campuses, and they also allowed me to teach. And that carried over to my second job, where I was also teaching. But not only that, I developed an entire curriculum and tests for a loan analysis school. And besides that, I developed policies and procedures for real estate owned, and I also developed flex time, wherein you will get every other Friday off by working 9-hour days for 8 days. The 9th day you have an 8-hour day, and then the 10th day you have off. Do you know the first submission of that policy of flex time, they rejected? Because I said, oh, it'll improve morale, which it obviously did. But they said no. So I redid it and detailed a 20-page document showing how it will save the Treasury Department money. And they approved it. But what I'm saying is, don't let naysayers stop you. Don't let failures stop you. Failures are nothing but temporary bumps in the road to your success. With God, nothing is impossible. I'm lighting a fire under you. Keep on going. Keep on knocking. Keep on tearing down windows. Keep on tearing down doors. Keep on knocking down ceilings. You can do it with God. So for nothing is impossible. Nothing will be impossible with God.